listen. This is like a spiritual experience I'm having right now. Welcome everyone to another episode of Bon Manger with Chef Mai Alice. And here's our beautiful chef. How you doing, Mom?
Hey, how are you, son?
Oh man, I'm doing great.
How's everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I send blessings to you. What we're gonna make today, we're gonna make meatballs
Yes.
with rice and poivron, Julia poivron,
Yes.
and some sweet plantains.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna start by doing is saute some onions.
All right. So you said meatballs. So like, just for all the Haitians out there, what's the what do we call it?
I always forget to say the Haitian.
Boulette.
We're
Absolutely.
making Boulette viande.
Oh, all of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Here we're gonna saute our onions.
All right. So you saute the onions and then you put them in the meat before, like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna saute the onions and the garlic.
Nice.
We're not going to chop the garlic. We're just gonna grate it.
Oh, okay.
And to that, we're gonna add some shallots.
All right.
Add some shallots. Just let that cook for about a couple of minutes. And then we're gonna stick it in the freezer real quick while we add, because it has to be chilled,
Oh, okay.
while we add all of our other ingredients in there.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Right, Italian spices, salt, pepper, and a little cumin and paprika, smoked paprika.
All right.
And then we're gonna add our cheese,
The Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese, and then we're gonna add a little bit of chopped parsley.
Nice.
And we're adding a ham.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So the bread is, you can buy any, or if you have some old bread, like it could be a day old, just slice it up, put it in the blender, and then add it to your ground beef. So we add one egg. So now is the time to mix everything up.
All right.
And don't overwork your meat because it's gonna get tough on you. So just make sure that everything is well,
like spread out, like.
right, everything is well
Like mixed in together.
mixed together. And then you definitely have to put your hands on there.
Yeah.
Some people like to wear gloves. They don't like to touch meat or whatever, but I like to get in there and make sure everything is mixed together.
Awesome.
And this is gonna stay marinated for about 30 minutes at room temperature. In fact, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator so that when we roll it up, it'll be nice and firm.
Gotcha.
So
the ground beef for the to make the meatballs.
right, and we're gonna add the garlic and onion mixture to that.
All right.
Which is nice and cool now.
Nice.
And I'm gonna mix that up a little bit, and it'll be ready to roll it up. What we're gonna need is a little bit of flour. We're gonna lightly coat each meatball with some flour.
Okay.
And then we're gonna seal it on each side and make a sauce, and then let it finish cooking in the sauce.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good to me.
yeah. We're gonna try to make all the meatballs the same size. So what we do, I like my meatball meaty. I don't like it small. Then
Right.
it dries out.
Yeah.
You know? So you just take a nice scoop and then roll it like this in your hand.
Yeah, that's a good
And
size.
then put it in the flour and then pat all the excess flour off. And then we're gonna put it right here. And then we're gonna start on the new one. And some people use like a ice cream scooper. If they have problem getting their meatballs the same size.
Okay.
So what I do is I coat the bottom of this with some olive oil.
All right.
And we're gonna let it heat up a little bit.
All right.
So we're gonna add our meatballs. We're just gonna sear them on both sides.
Okay.
We're not gonna actually cook it through. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
You don't
Sort of
wanna
like what we.
crowd your pan either because it's gonna come to a boil, and you know you just want it to sear back and forth. So you put the sear pan, you know, kind of space them out. Like that. And then maybe we put a couple in the middle.
Okay.
And what you don't want to do is move them around. You let it get a nice sear on one side, and then you turn it to the other side, and then let it get a nice little color, and then take them out, and then just see how it gets a nice sear on each side. And we're gonna flip it over like that.
So it's not important that you get like all the sides like seared, just really like kind of like the top and the bottom.
Yeah, because it's I mean you can if you want, but it's gonna cook in the sauce, and then all you really gonna see is the top.
I see. Yeah.
So whatever sauce we're gonna make is gonna go like halfway, and the top is what you know, and that sear has so much flavor.
Yeah, I can see.
You know, some people put it in the oven to cook it, but I rather do it like this so that it gets all that flavor.
Yeah, that looks good right there.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna transfer them back on here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put the next series of Boulette, and then we're gonna start making the sauce.
Awesome.
Yep.
And they came out nice. So we just seared around it. We didn't cook them all the way through. We just seared it, and now we're making the sauce for it. Right,
Right.
Mom?
So in the same pot that we seared our Boulette, I added some tomato paste, and I let that cook a little bit. And the next thing I'm gonna do is add some Merlot.
Ooh, nice.
Here we go. I'm gonna add this to that. Okay, whatever was left.
You have another red wine if you need a little bit more.
No, this is perfect.
Okay, good.
So, I turned off the rice because it's ready.
All right.
So we're gonna make the sauce now for the Boulette.
Yes.
And to that, I'm gonna add some shallots. And let that cook for a few minutes.
Yeah, it's starting to smell really good now.
I'm gonna make the sauce with a vegetable stock. Not too much.
Right.
And we're gonna let that reduce a little bit.
Okay.
Let it boil for about 10 minutes. And the meatball.
Oh my
The
God.
Boulette. Oh my God. meatball, what we did is we added, remember we sliced some of our ginger. We put it in there. We don't want to grate it, or we just want to, because it's gonna overpower.
Right.
So we just slice it and put it in there just so we could have a slight flavor of it. And also the turmeric, we added like a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder in there. And now we're gonna just add our sweet peppers.
Nice.
And let that go for about 5 minutes. And then we'll add some onions and then some lime zest.
Awesome.
So
Man, that looks delicious.
and our boulette is ready. So we added some sweet onions and some lime zest.
Yes.
And this is the meatballs. How many can you eat?
And man, you know what? Just give me 2 for now.
Okay.
Man, that looks good. Oof. And that sauce looks like
The sauce
tastes
is
good.
like what makes this food. It's out of this world.
So we got boulette and sauce, rice with green peas, and a fried plantain. And that looks delicious. Are we ready to taste it?
It doesn't only look delicious, it tastes delicious.
Woo!